And of course he has to hit the camera, so that's cool. What is happening, everybody? It's Matthew Snows, the Gold Crease Guardian. Welcome back to the channel. We're going for the second game of our doubleheader on Friday night, wearing the Bauer Mach pads. Let's go. Like I said, wearing the Bauer Mach pads again for the polar bears. We've gone back to back. I did switch back to my glove. I brought my glove with me, as you can see right here. Didn't love the Mach glove, don't love the 600 break, so didn't want to stick with it for the second game. And yeah, the rest of it felt pretty good so far, so we'll see if that stays. Yeah, this is not the ideal place to be facing when a puck comes at you. He banked it like off of my back on the way out. It was not great. Whatever I did to end up in that position, I don't want to do again. Let's just put it that way. I am also not the only one who stayed for back-to-back games. So the Dimes and Velvet are kind of two teams with the same group of guys. There's a few new guys on each team, but a lot of crossover there, so they play back-to-backs on Friday nights. And the goalie stayed at the other end as well, so we've got a rematch from the game before, which is fun. Just hope that I can come out on top once again. That'd be fantastic. Second game in a row in these pads too. I'm feeling pretty good in them. Feeling like I'm moving all right. The stiffness in the thigh still a little bit too much for me. I think just one step down would be ideal for me there. It just feels like sometimes it's getting in the way of each other, especially with a slightly steeper boot break. It just gets a little bit taller up there and just feels like it kind of gets in my way. It's not enough to make a huge difference, and honestly when you're watching you don't see it, but that's just kind of how I feel, especially into the second game. You can see from behind here just really nice. Again, I always have worn tighter fitting pads, and you can see that these pads really move well with my leg, despite the fact that they're supposed to be built to be worn a little bit looser. The TuneFit Plus really puts them in a position where they move very nicely with your leg, which I really enjoyed. And yeah, that's something that is not really what I expected. I expected it to feel a little bit more open in the leg channel, but it really just kind of feels like a professor strap and holds your leg in place. And we're already through one period of play. Lots of action at both ends. Busy goalies. 1-0 in our favor. Love that, especially because we've got two guys on the bench for this game, and technically they're both subs from the first game as well. So we were very short-staffed on this game and hoping to, survive with that, which is always difficult. Nice again, and you can see the other thing that happens with these stiffer pads is I make a really nice save on this pass out. The stiffer thigh makes it so that you have to have a little bit more flair to your butterfly at times, because otherwise you get kind of triangular and not fully squared off. And I'm not quite as flexible in the hips as I used to be. That's my own fault, to be perfectly honest. I could take care of that. But that's something that I notice with these pads is they just create a little bit more of a triangular seal than I would maybe like. So just going a step softer, I think, would solve that and kind of make it just feel a little bit more natural. That was close. That was really close. Two guys wide open there and just couldn't get it. Thank goodness. I will say moving around in these and sliding in them especially feels so nice. Just anytime I'm down in them, they feel so stable. The seal is very, very nice, and that calf bracket that the Machs have really feels good as I seal up. Here's a really nice save too, moving backdoor. Notice how I beat it on my feet. So he's a left-handed shot. I've got plenty of time to get over. I see that. Square my body up, and now I'm over. My body's presented nice and tall to make that save. That's something that I see a lot of young goalies kind of not do so well. A lot of them want to slide, and that's not always necessary. On this one, it is. Now look at this puck bounce over my defenseman's stick and right to the guy on the back door. Did not expect that to happen. So I was still on my feet a lot of the time and pushed right into it. You can see patient and then sliding into it, making that save really, really nice. Well, that kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it? Yeah, he just gets walked right off the face-off, and my defenseman is normally a forward, so he gets kind of crossed up, and tap into the empty net. Not really much I'm going to do about that. I have to respect the guy with the puck, so tough bounce. I appreciate apologies after a headshot too, that's good. Ooh, here's a nice display of that seal. You can see, get it out there. My leg comes up a little bit so that puck pops underneath and actually gets trapped right in between the legs. Close call, but I'll take it. But you could see how nice the seal was until I lifted my leg up. So again, just trusting that is really, really easy, especially in that situation, because I can just kind of lay my leg out there and feel like it's going to make that save, which is good. I mean, I would trust most pads to do that, don't get me wrong, but feeling something a little bit more stable under my leg is always nice. Through two now, up 2-1. Goalie duel here. Lots of saves both ways. Really, really fun to be in a game like this, and I'm just hoping that we can kind of keep them from getting too many quality scoring chances in the third here, because they've got a couple more guys on the bench, a little bit more gas in the tank. So we just want to make sure that we can bring this one home, keep the undefeated season dream alive. That's not going to help things. 2-on-1, I am a little deep and a little off my angle, and he flips it right over my glove. And that's really all I have to say on the subject. I messed up. I was not in the... And now I got lucky out for this one. Off the post and then hits me in the hip, which confused me a little bit on the ice, but I gave the confident no goal look to make sure that the ref saw it. And my team scored right away to go back up 3-2. I love it when they do that. Always good to grab something like that so that the puck can't get over there and create a weird play. This is a really nice save too. He's walking down Broadway and I'm just able to get a blocker on that one. That's a tough stop to make sometimes. So good depth and good positioning really is what makes that save for me. Oh, baby. There we go. That's a huge save in a 3-2 game. This is a great move to get it across and around my defenseman. And he goes over, and I lay out, I seal up the lower part of the net, and then making sure that my body comes forward towards that puck. Look at that hand projection, that arm, and he just fires it right into my arm, trying to elevate it. Really, really big save at a key time, keeping this lead in a situation where, you know, we are only up a goal carrying into the later parts of the third period. That's massive. We've had a couple of chances here to grow this lead by 1-2 and just haven't connected. Again, just not connecting. I mean, he's doing a great job at the other end on the second half of his back-to-back, making key saves at the end of this game to keep his team down 1. Ah, crap. Okay, not ideal. So he comes in, and as he comes in, this puck actually just comes up on edge, and he goes right in between my arm and my body. Again, I'm not on his stick enough. And of course he has to hit the camera, so that's cool. But I'm not on his stick enough to make that save, and that causes problems. Here's hoping my team can find a way. Oh my god, 2-pad stack. Okay, that's nice. That's really nice. Another chance. Nope, not it. Now we're just kind of exchanging pucks going both ways here at the end of the game. Ah, crap. Drops this pass back. I get out, not quite far enough. Again, just maybe off my angle a bit, and he goes far side. That's basically 3 goals in a row where I've been just off of my angle, and it's cost me going glove side. Now, normally I do not get beat glove side, but it happened a few times in this game, and we can't capitalize there. So, especially right at the end, and then a crossbar same side, and he goes far side again. I just can't get it. Okay, come on, let's get this. Oh, good stop, and that's right at the buzzer too. That's tough. Tough loss. Tough third period. Don't want to be giving up 3 goals like that, especially in relatively rapid succession, giving up 3. Glove side on bad angles. Not ideal. Not what I'm normally, not normally what I'm bad at. Normally I'm pretty good at that. So we'll have to do a little bit better than that next time, and bounce back, try and get a W. And unfortunately, I'll be back in my other set. I really liked the Bauer Machs. I'll do a mini review on them coming shortly to the channel. Just going over my thoughts, but I liked them. I liked a lot about them. There were some things I didn't like, and like I said, I'll go over that in another video. If you have not already, and you don't want to miss that review of the Bauer Machs and other games and content coming to the channel, please head down below, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. We have crossed the 900 subscriber barrier, on our way to 1,000. I cannot wait. I'm really excited to get there, so every one of you counts. And while you're down there, maybe leave a comment. We can commiserate on our bad performances in third periods that have led to a loss. With all that being said, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to the channel for more content, and I'll see everybody next time.